Hey everyone! On today's video, I'm going to be reacting to tricks you didn't know about makeup. So, I'm a professional makeup artist. I usually work on films and TV, and I also do some special effects like wounds, monsters, everything. So, I'm really curious about this because I've seen a lot of tricks that they just don't have any sense. So I'm here to tell you my point of view. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed yet, because there's a lot of more new reactions and videos coming and you don't want to miss them. So now let's go into the video. Water. Well, obviously, if it's oil based, it's not going to mix. Okay, the oil-based foundation, it doesn't have to clog the pores if you remove your makeup, as you should, after the day has passed. It has a better coverage than water foundation, because water foundation, it's more soft, subtle, but obviously because it's water, with our own sweat and everything, it starts to just go away, whilst the oil-based foundation, it stays more in place. So it depends on what are you looking for. Okay. Well, yeah, because Vaseline retains the moisture, but you don't want to apply Vaseline in your face, because and this trick it's really bad that they put it here. I'm going to tell you why. On films, when we want to create sweat, because I don't know, the actor, it's like doing a scene that has been doing exercise or whatever, one trick is to put Vaseline and they spray some water, so you have that sticky thing. It's like a cheap way to do it, but you don't wanna leave it and go into in the sun, because it can burn your skin. Let's think like it acts a little bit like a magnifying glass, kind of. So yeah, it's quite bad that they're showing this, because one rule of that we have on filming, it's if you use Vaseline or glycerin, which is the non-cheaper version, you need to be careful with the actor's skin, because if he stays in the sun for a period of time, it will get burned. So that I wouldn't do that. On the lips it's okay, but not on the normal skin. Also, you're going to look super greasy. Doesn't make sense. Okay, olive oil, cosmetic oil, and baby oil. So basically use olive oil. I wouldn't use oil. It's the same. You can get burned if you go outside. If you do it at home, like a mask, yeah. What is she doing? Well, that's why you have an eyeshadow base. Yeah, that kind of work, but it's not going to be blendable. Like, we use the trick to make, for example, a smoky eye that is not going to move. When we are filming, you don't want to be redoing your makeup again and again and again. You need to do your makeup and send the actor and not touch it again if you can, obviously. Sometimes things happen and you need to make some retouch, but essentially you need that the makeup stays and not move. Now, what happens? If you want to use that technique, you need to use a really creamy pencil, and when you apply it, then you need to start working on it a little bit to create like a base, because whatever you are going to put on top of that, any eyeshadow, is not going to move at all. So that's why we use it for smoky, because for example on this area it's good, but here no, because it's going to look patchy, because once you put it on the pencil, it's not going to move at all, and you cannot work with it, you cannot blend it, you cannot do anything with it. So you can use it, but very, very carefully, very carefully. It works, but be careful with the patches and be careful where do you apply it. Not with that. No, you don't need that. That is just bad. So if you have some smudges, wait until they are dry. Like for example with the mascara, wait until they are dry, and then with a cotton bud, a simple cotton bud, when it's dry, you do it a little bit and it goes away. Easy. You don't need to just put a lot of concealer to just cover it. That's dumb. I'm sorry. And what is going to happen if the concealer starts to fade? You're going to have all the crap over there. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I guess we're checking which one is better. So the pore strip, probably. Waterproof makeup. Yeah, coconut oil, that is true. It's a really cheap makeup remover, and it's really good for the skin, but careful with your eyes. What? I don't think it's going to have a very good stability, but why not? Well, a cheaper version. Looks kind of crappy, but not too bad. Also, I think for the money, you can just buy one. For the money that you need to get from all the components, you can just buy one. And that's fine, make your own palette. But again, I think for the money, you can just buy one. That's kind of crappy. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but just buy one. For the money that buying all the rhinestones, Just buy one. That's quite a that's okay. So what do you use in the kitchen? You just have all the forks and everything messed up because you stole it for your brushes. I wouldn't use just glue, even if it's not toxic, whatever. I wouldn't use that. You have tinted things, especially for the lips, that is not going to dry them out. Just use something proper. Honestly, by the time that you get the drill and everything, you could just have washed it in your hand. That is, I don't think that's necessary at all. That's dumb. I mean, is it that difficult to... I think it's kind of logic that you need to just take the hairs out. The heck? No, is it going to be a makeup bag? Honestly. Just buy one instead of just destroy an umbrella. I think the umbrella is more expensive than a makeup bag. That's dumb. Honestly. But that's another obvious thing. You just need to clean your brush. But you don't need to soak it. You can clean it quite easily. So you don't need to waste that much product. The tip at the end was bad because she put it in like a lot. I mean, I think it could work for pencils but not for eyeliners because yeah, it's just going to break easily. I don't know. I think most of these tricks, they were crap. Honestly. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Have you tried any of these tricks? Of these tips? I think a lot of them, it was just a big waste of time. Or money. When you just can't... If you need to go and buy all the things to create something, you may just buy the thing that you wanted and that's it. I think some of them were useless. But if you have things at home, that will be a different thing. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and you also have all my social media on the description box, so as always, have a lovely day and see you in the next video.